If you want the NHS to be there for you and your family in the future, here's the question to ask all your local candidates at this election. Will they invest in our NHS so that you can rely on it again? Or will they choose to divert that money into private profits? 12 years ago, our NHS was the best healthcare system in the world. Now it's in crisis. Under this government, you're lucky if you can get a GP appointment, let alone an operation. 120 patients a day die before an ambulance reaches them, because this government has chosen to starve our NHS of funding while wasting money on crony contracts. As Noam Chomsky said, that's the standard technique of privatisation. Defund, make sure things don't work, people get angry, you hand it over to private capital. Except the private sector can't fix this mess. They admit it themselves. The private sector doesn't have accident and emergency departments. Only the NHS deals with emergencies. The private sector relies on the same pool of NHS doctors and nurses and doesn't train any new staff itself. The private sector cherry-picks profitable operations and then leaves the NHS to pick up the pieces when things go wrong. Oxford University has proven that handing NHS contracts to the private sector kills patients. Ask your next MP if they will sign our NHS pledge to reinstate the government's duty to provide care to everyone in the UK, to invest an extra £40 billion a year to catch up with other European countries, and to end wasteful outsourcing. Visit We Own It and take action. Only the NHS can get us out of this mess.